Hello and welcome back to Spider-Man. That looks like Doc Ock's arms.
I'm here, Frank. What's up?
Spider-Man's here, microchip.
What range?
100 yards, maybe. Easy shot.
Very funny, Frank.
Huh? He spotted me, but how could he? I lost him.
What happened?
He took out my scope.
Hey, tough guy. Sorry about that expensive lens, Punisher.
Something tells me we have the same objective here. That's the place. Warehouse 65. We can team up. You cover my back.
Huh. No thanks, Mr. Death Wish. I'd like to keep the body count low, if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Punisher's guns can't solve this problem. Gotta play this one my way.
That's the cameo I don't really like. I don't like Punisher's cameo that much compared to other ones.
The cliche, seedy waterfront warehouse. Although, I'm guessing that this particular warehouse has a bit more in store for the webhead than even he can imagine.
Oh, more symbiotes. Looks like the old Spidey luck is holding out.
Right, so Punisher's cameo isn't really something that I like that much because Punisher's cameo feels a bit what's the word? Forced. There's not really anything gained out of his cameo. You know what I mean?
I'm already at full health.
Yeah, Punisher's cameo doesn't really offer something to you. Because a lot of other, Daredevil's cameo, for example, didn't feel that awkward because Daredevil was wanting to see whether you actually were Spider-Man. Punisher's out there to kill you. That's it. Punisher's there to kill you. He's taking aim at Spider-Man to kill him. Unless you can convince me that there's some other motive towards pointing a gun at the webhead. I can't think of one myself. But yeah, it just strikes me as awkward as a result. That, Punisher is all buddy-buddy with Spider-Man afterwards. To the point of suggesting that they team up. Because he didn't get to do what he was going to do. Spider-Man didn't exactly convince him he was innocent, at least on screen, so... yeah. Just bugs me a little bit. Right, you'll have noticed that throughout that room there was a lot of the fire webbing. I would suggest picking that up. Because, oh god damn it. Alright.
More generators. They'll have to go.
Not before you go into the roof, mate. Right. Right, now these crates. Did you hear Spider-Man there? Those crates are flammable.
For the generators, time to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, so, yeah, you can throw those crates at the symbiotes and it'll wreck their shit quite easily. So, yeah. Nice option to take on the symbiotes if you really need one.
An enormous ventilation shaft. Must be something big down there.
You notice it said checkpoint there? We've got a checkpoint. How about that?
I like the concrete, the dripping water, very nice.
Spider-Man examining the place like it's a retail agent's place. Right, I'm actually going to fully explore here because I think there's a comic here and I do feel like showing it. But more to the point, I'm pretty sure you can knock down one of those vent things, and I don't know what noise came out of my mouth there. I don't know if you heard it.
Spider sense tingling.
Actually, it might be up a vent area. Nope, okay. This area here, I couldn't remember whether, this is it, I think.
Oh, that strategy guide really paid off.
I love that! Spider-Man calls you out on that.
Already at full health. This place blows.
That was a lame pun, Spider-Man. Yeah, I love that. Spider-Man calls you out on it being a strategy guide, despite this being one of... It's a fairly obvious secret. Look at it. It's all damaged. All the other ones look perfectly fine. It's not that much of a stretch to assume that you can knock it down. Can't web crawl down. Must be plot advancement.
Geronimo!
Spider-Man is confirmed as the 11th Doctor. Any minute now, he'll be having a TARDIS.
Woo! What a rush!
Right, this point of the game.
Far down are we?
We're coming up to the end game here. In fact, I think this might be I think this is the second last proper level.
You gotta be kidding. Okay, recap. A couple of 100 feet underwater, electrified floors and walls, and deadly turrets pointing straight at me. Oh, my day just keeps getting better and better. Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
To people looking to play the sequel, this is not the last time you will see these turrets, okay? I don't find these things that much fun to play against, but... yeah, why not show them? Right.
I'm already at full health.
Okay. But yeah, those turrets,
Built this place.
I'm pretty sure they reappear in the sequel far more often than they did here. We're running low on webbing. Or we were. I don't know. The studio boss fight kind of suggests that we aren't. Right, I wonder if I can hit them from here. It doesn't look like I can. Okay. Now that hurts. One impact web does take him out, so that should be your objective, I would think. Take him out with the impact web. Ugh. It's not that nice, in my opinion, facing down these turret things. Again, if you could do impact web in the air, it would be so much nicer. It's not that hard to avoid them. Well, it is kind of tricky to avoid them, but I don't know. It's not as hard as I was making it look there. I'm just, like I say, I've not practiced this part of the game, and a fair amount of my
You gotta be
lack of skill here is going to be due to that. Did you notice that? Oh, okay. Did you notice that? Spider-Man can grab. I don't know if I've touched upon that. Oh shit. Alright, you don't want to touch the floor, because that's what happens. Alright, you have to go on those platforms. I'm not that annoyed about falling as a result. It showed you something you shouldn't do.
Woo! What a rush!
Alright, come on, Gareth. Come on, Gareth. You're better at Spider-Man than this. Spider-Man's better at this as well. Right, so. I want to go after that one there. Notice that one's firing at us, but it can't get to us. I want to see. There's a maximum range. Okay. It would help if I wasn't having my view blocked. Right. See, I think even though it doesn't indicate that I can hit it from here, I'm pretty sure the impact web has a slightly longer range than it shows. Evidently, though, I am wrong. Shit.
Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
That very nearly ended badly. It should have ended badly, to be quite frank. Right, focus on taking out the turrets. I've already messed up once. Yeah, I don't think that you immediately die when you land on the floor and stuff. So you could potentially have a little bit of a stroll along it. But I wouldn't suggest it. I wouldn't suggest it at all. It's not that safe for a start. Now, I'm thinking. I realise that's a dangerous thing to do, but I can't help it. I feel like doing it.
I'm already at full health.
I thought there would be two turrets attacking me at this point.
I'm getting a feeling somebody doesn't want me here.
Really? What was your first clue? The fact that it was an evil plot afoot, or the fact that there were laser turrets attacking you? Spider-Man, you're not that clever. Right, there is a checkpoint partway through these.
Enormous. And I thought crime didn't pay.
This way continues with plot. However, that switch...
I'm already at full health.
I actually do want to go back and see what I want to go back and do that. Just trying to think if I can actually web swing back. Alright, there we go. The auto-targeting was okay enough. I've taken out all these turrets. So it's not too bad an idea to do this. Going back to that bit is going to be annoying. Although I'm pretty sure the metal frame surrounding it doesn't get electrified. Alright, keep going. It is much nicer when Spider-Man spawns on one web, by the way, because it uses up so little webbing. Right. There was a door down there that opened. That's our destination. Now, I'm trying to think. Is this one a bit closer? Yes, it is. Alright. Let's go for that door there. More comics! More comics! More comics! Spider-Man is a comic book nerd. Yeah, funny thing is, if you actually look through the floor, you'd be able to see the secret. So it's not actually a big, massive secret at all. You could see it right at the start. Alright, that's platform all our way. Let's go ahead and web swing our way all the way back. I'm probably going to start cutting things out of my stuff, and this is probably one of the instances that I would probably be doing that for. But I'm not going to do that right now because, well, it would be an awkward change of pace if I started doing cuts from my LP stuff right now. I'm thinking, yeah. Alright, let's just keep going. We've got a game to finish after all. We're not that far from the end of the Spider-Man game. Will I be touching the sequel? I'll delve upon that later, because I actually, while I prefer this game, I can't think of that much to speak about, which is why I'm speaking about this, by the way. I find this game to be the better game, but I do have a soft spot for the sequel. Which will sound weird, I'm pretty sure. Right, we'll get up to that one.
Okay, quit shooting the lasers.
Oh, shit. I jumped a little bit too far. Spider-Man's jump is not that good for little hops, okay? I'm not collecting the comic again.
Woo, what a rush!
Because you know where the comic is now. That's important. That's better enough. But I will show what I mean. Oh, I don't need to collect the comic again. Okay. That's nice. I didn't realize Spider-Man actually let you keep the things if you die. But you can look down that grate and you'll see the stuff that's down there. You'll actually notice the comic. That web cartridge isn't worth it because I'd have to do a lot of stuff to get to the web cartridge. Alright, web swing!
Hey, you could put someone's eye out with that.
Alright, let's keep going. Maybe I won't die this time.
I'm already at full health.
You know, due to stupidity. I'm gonna stay alive this time. Right. Web swing! Oh, god damn it, Spider-Man. Right. This definitely is a point that I'd start cutting stuff if I was cutting stuff from my recording.